If you don't already know his name, you have most definitely seen his work on some of the biggest names in Hollywood, but he called Houston home first. Joseph Maine is a celebrity, editorial, and red carpet hairstylist for celebrities like Kate McKinnon, Katie Holmes, Sophia Bush, Jennifer Aniston. I mean, the list goes on and on. Named Best Hair Protege by Allure magazine, Joseph is joining us today to chat about a few wedding hairstyles that your guests can simply try before the big day. I explained to you that I'm getting married, but we're not talking about bridal hair today. That's another animal. Let's talk about guest wedding hair they can easily do at home.
Exactly. It can be so taxing to try to think about how you're going to style your hair. You don't want to spend the whole day getting ready. You want to enjoy the event. And so I have some great tips for you guys today on how you can do your style and make sure that it lasts. So the first look is really great, and everybody can do a ponytail at home.
Okay.
But we've made this ponytail extra special. So it starts with the prep work. So anytime you're doing, especially these sleek styles, because Isabel here has extremely big curly hair. You wouldn't know it.
I don't believe you. I do not believe that.
It starts with the prep work. So even when you do a simple ponytail, you want to use a product that's going to repel the humidity and help it keep sleek all day and all night. So I use the Color Wow's Dream Coat all throughout her hair, and I blow dried it in and then just went over it with a flat iron to just lock it in.
So that goes on when wet or damp. Okay.
Yeah, so you want to blow dry it in, and this, especially for Houston, is just an unbelievable product. It sells out every summer, and it's going to make sure, because you know, once you start dancing, your hair gets a little wet, you start getting those frizzies, the back of your neck. It's terrible. So use this product first before securing your ponytail, and then the rest is really easy. I got these great little pearls just from Michael's, which have adhesive already on them. They stick onto your hair really easily, and they'll stay. You can even use a little lash glue if you're worried about them coming out, and just pop them all over your ponytail.
What a great idea, because if you're buying hair accessories like that, you'd have to buy a tremendous amount, but that looks like something super simple and very affordable that you can easily find.
And it just elevates a simple style and gives you that kind of wedding finish. There's also a great little wedding, little pearl rope that I wrapped around her ponytail.
Okay, okay, that's nice. I love it. The ponytail looks great. Everybody loves a good ponytail. But this is definitely what I want to know how. The glamorous waves, right?
This is the style that everybody wants to achieve, and it looks great as a wedding guest or even if you're getting married. And people are really intimidated by this, but I'll show you how simple it is. In the back of her hair, you can see here that I just made ringlet curls. So I use the Mood Interchangeable Iron by Trademark Beauty. This is amazing. It's actually 3 irons in one. So
Two questions, Joseph.
Yes.
Number one, are you gonna, okay, you do tighten it up. What's the barrel inch on this?
This is 1 inch, which anytime you're really brushing waves, I suggest doing 1 inch. So, and then allowing the hair to cool.
Okay.
So after you make these ringlets all around your head, you just want it to really cool down, and then you can brush it. And when you brush it, it brings it into that really uniform wave.
See, that's where I'm wrong with the waves. I'm so afraid to brush mine because when I ringlet curl it, I make it last throughout the whole day. But I'm afraid since my hair is curly and frizzy, that it's not going to brush out like this.
So everybody is, but if you spend the time to prep your hair, you smooth it out first using Dream Coat. You go back through, you use a really tight 1 inch iron and allow it to cool, because while the hair is hot, it's still malleable. So once it cools, it's going to lock in that shape. And then I go through with a few clips because you want to remind this hair that it's all part of one. You don't want it to separate into ringlets throughout. And then I always hit it with, this is Color Wow Shine Spray. It's amazing. But it gives you that really red carpet finish. And then after you give the hair some time to cool into place, you hit it with some hairspray, let it set that way for a couple hours, you pop your clips out, and you'll be good to go. I
love this look so much, and the trick is really getting it to last throughout the evening, and I think with the extra finishing spray, that's really the final touch.
It's the key.
Okay, cool. And what do we have here on Miss Taylor?
So this is one of the most popular looks. This is one of those Pinterestable looks, those kind of like easy updos, and this was really simple. So I did one side for you guys already. Essentially, this was just 2 pigtail braids on really textured hair. I took one of the braided pigtails, I wrapped it around this one, and I pinned it in. So with the other one, I'm just gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna take this braid over here. There's a little hole where her ponytail is sticking out. And I'm just gonna tuck the end in through that hole. Once it goes in, I'm just going to secure it with some pins, and you get this really nice wrapped up.
That's beautiful. And you know what? I think a lot of people are overwhelmed when it comes to making any kind of braid, but with the simple braid, you can even pull it out a little bit to give it that extra kind of boheme look. Is that true?
If you have textured hair or you pull out the braid, it gives you kind of this tousled look where it's not so serious. You don't have to be so perfect with it. And there's a number of great updos you can create like this by just taking braids and making little knots in the hair, or doing a cluster of little buns. Everyone knows how to do a bun. You could do 3 or 4 at the bottom of your your hair. Add some great little hair accessories. I use flowers today, and voila, it'll stay all night.
Here's my question. For a look like this, if you have kind of a thinner hair and you need it to stay up and last, is bobby pins the key?
So bobby pins are the key. I think not overdoing it with bobby pins. If you kind of weave them in as you put them in instead of, and also a great trick is a lot of people go up and down with bobby pins. If you go upward, they can fall out.
Okay.
If you put them from the top, the hair will fall out. So you really want to weave in from the sides, and then also doing things like I've done with the ponytail bases gives you a nice strong base, because if all this hair was loose, you're pinning into hair that can move, where this is 2 ponytails. So if you do a couple of ponytails or knots first, when you pin, they're not going anywhere because they're in a really nice base.
I love this. I don't even think that I could pick a favorite because I want to use all of them. Thank you so much for all of these inspirations. They're absolutely gorgeous. And I need some of that sleek and shine spray.
It's going
for
home
my
with you.
hair.
Don't worry. For your wedding, you've got to have it.
Thank you. Well, to connect with Joseph, head to our website right now at houstonlife.tv.
Well, Lauren, thank you so much. I know how it feels when you're with Joseph. I'm like, oh, I need that.
Yeah.
I need that. I love those pearls
The
on the
stick-on
back.
pearls.
Life-changing.
Yeah.
I know. So awesome. All right, if you'd like to get a hold of the hair care products and tools Joseph featured today, you can use promo code HoustonLife for 20% off site-wide at shoptrademarkbeauty.com. The code is available for 48 hours starting now through June 15th. Happy wedding season, y'all.
Okay, I can hear the bells now.